On recent reread, I enjoyed the short few chapters Zoro and Luffy had to spend alone from the rest of the crew in Volume 91. Of all the Straw Hats, I'd say Zoro and Luffy are the pairing most similar to one another. The two crewmates capable of being the most stubborn and the most stupid. At the same time, they can also be the most intelligent in some situations, understanding more of what's going on than anyone else in the crew. For the short stint they're alone in Wano, we get to compare and contrast them in a way we haven't in a long time. I particularly like the way they're characterized in contrast to one another, meeting the new character, Kiku. Kiku is introduced as a woman working at a local tea shop, but as we learn later in the story, she's one of the 9 samurai. She was also assigned male at birth before transitioning later in life. Both of these things she keeps hidden from her main characters, but what I find interesting is how much Luffy and Zoro are able to figure out. Luffy generally has a lot of emotional intelligence, understanding a lot about a person without them needing to say very much. Zoro is a bit more of a dunce though. He figures out that something is going on with Kiku, most likely due to the fact that they're both swordsmen, but he doesn't know what to do with that information. When a fight breaks out, Kiku chooses to play the role of the damsel in distress, asking Zoro to save her. Zoro refuses, however, knowing she's strong enough to defend herself. Given how empathetic Luffy is shown to be over the series, he likely figures out that same information, but from that level of empathy, he also figures out that Kiku wants to be saved. As such, he's willing to play the hero for her, whereas with Zoro, knowing she's a swordsman, can't figure out why she won't fight, similar to his conflict with Tashigi, reinforcing Luffy's emotional intelligence.